And what is going on, everybody? I'm Secretly Toasty here, and today we're playing some more Forza Motorsport 7. Today, I'm going to be trying to tame the hardest car in the game to tame, and that is the Renault RS17. It is, air quotes, the most modern F1 car in the game. The reason I say air quotes is because it's a 2017 model, because the game came out in 2017. It hasn't updated since, because there's another one out anyways. It doesn't even have the halo. So, this thing is a nightmare to control. It is just... It's an F1 car. It's the most modern F1 car, and it just drives perfect. And that's the problem. It's too fast and it's too perfect, and it's just hard to control. So on top of that, we're going to do Laguna Seca for 10 laps. We're going to do Suzuka for 10 laps. And I have the Drivatar set to unbeatable. So let's try not to rip my hair out. I do have... Limit aggression off. I do have rewind on, and I am probably going to use it. So be prepared for that. I also have it painted like Fernando Alonso's championship-winning car. I know it's not the correct car because this is a 2017 model, and he won in 2005, 2006. But that's where the idea for the name of the video came from. I do apologize if I'm not talking as much. This car, like I said, is a pain in the ass to drive. As you can tell by the fact that I just went off. The reason I chose Suzuka and Laguna Seca is because those are the tracks that I'm most familiar with. I started getting familiar with Laguna Seca because it's the closest one to me in real life when it comes to tracks in games, so I thought might as well get used to it in the video game before I go ahead and drive it. And then Suzuka, I'm not quite sure why I chose to get really good at that one, but, you know, I did. I got really good at... Actually, I got really good at it in Forza Motorsport 4. And then I guess that transferred over to Forza Motorsport 7 once I got it. This guy's taking off. I gotta figure out how to catch him. I have 9 more laps. Technically 8.5, but... Okay, rewind that. I gotta get better at this corner. This corner seems to be my kryptonite. That and the corkscrew, but corkscrew is the corkscrew. Alright, I think I figured it out. But it does kill some of my time, which sucks. A little off, but that's alright. I didn't technically have all 4 off. Alright, Lance Stroll. Eight more laps. Wasn't paying attention to which corner. Okay, sorry. It's a lot more difficult because I'm actually trying to commentate. Not to mention my seating position for recording is far different from when I actually play. Because when I'm playing normally, I'm sitting on my bed, which is like right in front of the TV. Versus when I record, I sit in a chair so that way I can have my microphone pointed at me. And that's off to the side, so I'm not staring directly at the TV. So I'm kind of at an angle. Oop, go off. This car sounds phenomenal. I know it's not the 2006 cars, like this one's inspired by... I gotta stop talking. But that's kind of my whole... I would say job, but I don't get paid for this. It's kind of the whole point of the YouTube video. What are they talking about? I don't remember. Oh! Yeah, it's not the 2006 model with the V10, but it still sounds pretty decent. Alright, I'm gaining some traction on him. That's a cheeky way to do it. I do apologize for all the rewinding. That was such a lucky save, but that would have blown up the motor in real life. I gotta get better at the... When I'm downshifting, I gotta get better at getting back on the throttle. So I'm hesitating. Oh my god, get the hell out of my way. Ooh, that was a hell of a save. Damn it, I went off again. I almost had him in my grips. I did. I almost had him. But close is only good for horseshoes and hand grenades. Ah, I'm panicking. I'm talking too much and I'm not thinking enough. See, he's already gotta reel him back in. Oh my god! Nope. The exit speed is so much better than mine because I keep hesitating on the throttle. What was that? You guys saw that black square too, or is it just my TV screwed up? I doubt it's my TV. My TV's almost brand new. Oh! Damn it. That was my fault. My phone turned on across the room and I turned my head to look at it. God, I'm already on lap 7. If I'm gonna make a move, I gotta do it soon. Nope, I can't do the corkscrew like that. I've done some cheeky ones already, but that was just too much. Again, I hesitate on the throttle. Nope, I can't count that. Off track again. Alright, I got him. Oh my god! Trying to pass this guy and trying to maintain my ability to drive this thing is nuts. Like I said, I'm gonna rip my hair out. Alright, push me off the track, that's fine. If you're not rubbing, you're not racing. He wants to run me off the track, that's fine. I will count my pass and I won't rewind it. No, I just gotta not make any stupid mistakes. Like hesitating on the throttle again and not paying attention to when I'm shifting. I almost went fully off the track there. He is on my fucking diffuser, man. But I just gotta last one more lap. Hesitating again and off track again. I gotta get better at this. That's alright, I gotta get better at this. It's just practice. That I would say a lot of people are gonna watch, but no one's gonna watch this. If you're watching up to this point, tell me who your favorite driver of all time is. It doesn't have to be Fernando Alonso, obviously, because just because of the video. But like, tell me who your favorite driver is of all time. My favorite driver, because of their skill, honestly speaking, it's either, depending on the day, it's either Ayrton Senna or Max Verstappen. When it comes to what kind of person they are, Actually, you know what? That's something I gotta think about. Because I was gonna say that my favorite, just the type of person that they are, was gonna be Lewis Hamilton. Because he's just an all-around great guy. Ooh, did I get best lap? No, I did not. Third place did. Wait, fourth place did. Wow, they got best lap. Ain't that something? Wow, even 16th got better lap time than I did. Well, howdy. Okay, as I was saying, I was gonna say that Lewis Hamilton is my favorite driver because of the person that they are, but you know, Max Verstappen is also really cool when it comes to the rookies. He's a really nice guy towards them. And then Ayrton Senna, you know, other than that one thing that we all don't want to talk about, he was a pretty nifty guy. He had weird hobbies, you know, like model planes and all that. Fernando Alonso, he's pretty cool as a person. So you know what? All around, I think my favorite driver, unfortunately, has to go to Max Verstappen. Not unfortunate that it's a bad choice, but unfortunate that most Max Verstappen fans are either children that are just getting into it, dick riders, or just weirdos. It's kind of one of those things where it's like you're a fan of Rick and Morty, but you're not one of those weirdos that are like super obsessed with it, and the fandom sucks anyways. And people have probably heard me say that, and they were like, "Oh well, Max Verstappen isn't the greatest guy. You know, he's kind of a hard ass and all that jazz." But he's just like that because his dad would just beat the crap out of him if he wasn't perfect. So his brain's a little. I forget. They always crash these cars. The AI sucks at this track, especially with higher horsepower cars like these. It wrecks either on that first turn back there or this upcoming one sometime very soon. And not to mention, they all bump into each other all the time. Like, they go off right... They usually go off right there. This guy's actually pretty... This AI is actually pretty good. Or they go off right here. Yep. Goes right... Oh, I almost did the same fucking thing. Over here talking about the AI being stupid and then doing the same exact fucking thing I just called them stupid for. Yeah, they always go off into that billboard. So... Alright, we're just gonna count that. There's like no one behind me. Everyone else wrecked. I'm super short shifting. See, hesitating on the throttle again. Full throttle. That corner also gets me sometimes. Because, like, sometimes I'll go a little too early, or sometimes I'll go a little too late in that full throttle corner. Usually if I let go, I can usually nail it every time. But where's the fun in that, you know what I mean? Come on. Alright, I'm just going to count that. And... just because I have no one behind me whatsoever. No, 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 no. Also with like the Formula 90s cars, they also do the same thing with the AI. It's really dumb. But then again, you know, as you saw back there, I'm not necessarily the greatest driver. Also, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm using controller as well. So hopefully when I get that wheel set up, hopefully I'll be doing a lot better. I say wheel setup like I have one. I mean like the wheel setup, like the whole setup, not setting it up. You know what I mean? If I had $1 for every time I said, you know what I mean, I'd be able to buy an F1 car. After this, I'm gonna drive the Ayrton Senna MP44, and it's gonna be like going from a Lambo to a Honda Civic. Oh. Oh, God damn it, I went off again. Okay, focus. Focus. There's no one behind you. Not for seconds. So, just focus, relax, and go off again. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not just go off again? Why not? This thing makes the best off-roader. Maybe I can use the throttle around that corner to turn it a little better. A little sharper. Alright, so that might be my key, is I'm not using enough throttle in the corners. Sometimes I gotta use it to turn a little sharper. See, I went a little wide on that one. Again. Alright. So that time I was going too fast. I'm going too fast around the second part of that corner. Or would that be just its own corner? No, that's one corner. It's just a, I wouldn't say hairpin, but like a, or maybe it's a double left, or I guess double right in this case. Blown engine. Little early on that one. How many gears does this thing have? 8. Got it. Alright, that one was alright. Went a little off on that one, but that's alright. Alright, so slow down heavily on this one. Alright, I got that. Now let's just try to keep that in mind. I took that one about as sharp as you can go without going off. Alright, I think I nailed that one too. Let's see if I can maintain that. This might be my best lap. Nope. Alright. Not the worst thing in the world. At least I didn't hit that pylon. Or stack of tires or whatever you want to call it. Yep, off there. You ever just look at your job and you look at the people that you work with and you're like, do I really want to be like these people? Like, for instance, my line of work, I'm a mechanic, right? A lot of them are either divorced or like on the verge of divorce. Like, being a mechanic, does that really ruin your relationships that bad, or is it just the kind of people that I work with? But the problem is, it's been like that at 3 different shops. So it's like, oh yeah, that was super early. Just a food for thought that popped into my head right now as I'm trying to record a video. I don't know why it did, but just hating work. I haven't been at work in 5 hours. So it's kind of a weird thought to have, just randomly. Ooh, that was almost very bad. I almost hit that wall. You know what? I have no one behind me. I'm just going to leave it in. And that one too. Mind you, this is still unbeatable. Am I lapping? That's ridiculous. Am I lapping someone? I have lapped so many people. It doesn't even... Huh, when you lap them, it doesn't say good pass. Why did the AI do that? That was weird. Use the draft. Not gonna be a dick. I've already lapped this guy. Maybe I am 2006 Fernando Alonso. Nah, I'm just screwing around. Fernando is faster than you. I am no better than the II. I feel like Art and Senna. You know that one race where Prost goes, "How far is Senna ahead of me?" And his radio team goes, "You're the only person he hasn't lapped." And he's down by like almost a whole lap. My dumbass put it in reverse because I wasn't paying attention to the screen. Or rather, the screen on the screen. Because I'm talking about the screen on the steering wheel. That's on the TV. Stop. Thank you. Wow. God damn. That was intense. So if I lapped most people, it's going to be a while before they pop up. So we're just going to... Wow, that was 16 minutes. God damn. Alright. Well, with that all being said, we're just going to end the video here. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked the video, leave a dislike. Tell me down in the comment section why you like or dislike the video. Talk to me down in the comment section. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Let me know what you guys want to see. I obviously don't have Forza Motorsport, the new one, because, you know, I have an Xbox One, not an Xbox One Series X or S or whatever it's called. So, you know, tell me what you want to see in this one. Or if... No, I don't think there's one between the newest one and this one, so... This is the newest one I can get my hands on. But, yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when I post videos. I try to post every Sunday and Thursday, but sometimes that doesn't end up happening, so that's what you need the bell icon for. Hope you have the video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. And remember, God loves you.